Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Um, I write a monthly column for the Mensa publication, The Intelligencer, and I've taken to reading you an advanced look, giving you an advanced look at my columns. This is my next column. They have a monthly theme in The Intelligencer, and this one is pi, the number pi. So here's my column on it. I call it Pi is an Irrational Number. Pi, 3.14159265359, is an irrational number. That means it can't be expressed as a simple fraction. So what? Well, pi is needed if you're computing the circumference of a circle, trying to calculate how powerful a computer is, or quantifying wave motion on a beach. But when was the last time you did any of that? When was the last time you heard of anyone, even a Mensan, doing any of that? How about other math concepts we learned or struggled to learn in middle or high school? For example, there are quadratic equations, simultaneous equations, geometric theorems, and trigonometry. Used any of those lately? My wife attended a plenary session of school superintendents in which the speaker said, "Okay, now we're all going to take an elementary algebra exam." There was twittering and squirming. A few superintendents scurried to the exits. The speaker then said, "I'm just kidding, but raise your hand if you've used algebra since the 9th grade." 99% of the audience's hands remained down. Dear Mensan, I ask you, since high school, how often have you used algebra? An argument for such math in the high school curriculum is that it teaches thinking skills. Alas, that sounds better than the reality. For example, the ChatGPT response to the question, "Does learning algebra improve general thinking skill?" said, quote, "The relationship between math education and cognitive development is complex and multifaceted, and more research is needed to fully understand the extent to which algebra specifically can improve general thinking ability." Pretty darn equivocal. But the real question is not whether algebra, or high school math in general, yields some improvement in general thinking, but whether the 4 years that nearly every high school student spends on that stuff could be more usefully and perhaps more enjoyably spent. Consider, for example, subjects that are not taught, that all of us need throughout our lives. For example, financial literacy, conflict resolution, time management. Pi has its place, but unless you're going to be an engineer, or physicist, and so on, its primacy in the school curriculum is irrational. In any event, I do thank you for watching this Pi is an Irrational Number little essay. I welcome your thumbs up as usual and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.